Ain't no half stepping. Marcus J. We are back. Big Rude is enjoying the LL Cool J throwback. 804-726-3430. 804-726-3430. Ain't no half stepping. Big Rude. Carlton Banks and Marcus J. We're back.
Can I crush you like a jelly bean, man?
Go ahead and crush it. Go ahead, give me a half a bar, cause you ain't gonna rest unless you get.
I'm gonna crush it like a jelly bean. Yeah, I'm bad.
Yeah, you couldn't help yourself.
Dude. Some of that hand motion you need to keep over there to yourself too.
Hey, look, what are you looking at my hands for?
Hey, you're right in front of me.
I'm not actually. I'm kind of about 30 feet in front of you.
Let's try to have a little bit of decorum since y'all in here.
That's Carlton Banks,
playing
man.
with hands and jelly beans and all that kind
of
stuff.
Him and his cardigans.
All right, ain't no half stepping. Marcus J, Big Rube, Carlton Banks. We're going to get into the socially conscious entertainment hour as we do every single week. We started off by profiling a missing and or exploited child. This young lady goes by the name of Bernardica Jessica Unique Frazier. Her date of birth is April 12th, 1997. She's been missing since September 2nd, 2011. She is 14 years old, and she is missing from Brunswick, Georgia. Bernardica Jessica Unique Frazier is a black female, stands 5'4", weighs 133 pounds with brown hair and brown eyes. She may still be in the local area, or she may travel to the Savannah, Georgia area. If you have seen Bernardica Jessica Unique Frazier or any other missing and or exploited child, missing adult, or missing person, please contact missingkids.com or call 1-800-THE-LOST, which is 800-843-5678. If you have seen Bernardica Jessica Unique Frazier, please contact the authorities. All right, we're going to leave it there. This part of the show is dedicated to my man, my homie, the dude that pulls little articles out of what we call the Fishbowl. What's up, Big Rube?
Really? The bloop bloop?
That's funny. Usually called in on his game today.
I mean, so I know, right?
I had to do
you were introducing him. I didn't want to.
804.
Oh, you want to interrupt him?
804. Yeah, right. He don't want to interrupt me. 804-726-3430. GlobalScaleRadio.com.
Or on your Winamp.
Or hit us on Winamp at Global Scale Broadcasting through the Shoutcast. All right, y'all. If you weren't with us in the first hour, your man Marcus J mispronounced Winamp. The fellas had a little bit of fun at my expense, but
a little bit,
whatever. What you got, Big Bro?
All right. Got a couple things here before we get into the big stuff.
And before he does that, I want to just go ahead and say one more quick thing. Whenever you're listening to us every week from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Global Scale Radio, I know you just be itching to get in on some of these discussions. And, of course, we make our opinions and our thoughts known, but we really do want to know what y'all think. So please hit us on the Facebook page, Ain't No Half Stepping with Marcus J. Find us and like us. Hit us on Twitter, No Half Stepping, NOHLF Stepping. We want to know what y'all talk about. And even better, call us up in the studio. We are live. We're live right now. So we'll take your call. We'll put you on the air immediately. We don't screen calls. So 804-726-3430.
Just don't be talking that crazy stuff.
Yeah, because we'll cut your mic off.
Or we'll just hang up.
Yeah.
All right. First thing today. Hybrids, as in hybrid vehicles. Cool or crazy? Carlton Banks.
Now you know right now my vehicle situation, and you want to come with me with some beep about that? Man, don't get cut. Don't get cut. Hey, man, for real. I'll take a motorized 10-speed right now. Don't start with me. I'm serious. All right, I just need a vehicle. All right, anybody got a car I can use right now? Just get it to me. This man gonna cut his damn mic off. Where the tip jar? Because I'm about to go off. I really am.
Please don't go off.
I mean, you gonna answer the question.
Yeah, really.
Man, I understand you had your moment.
He made it all personal.
Yeah.
I mean, we understand his situation.
I mean, that was here before, your stuff went down, so.
Your situation.
But you ain't had to start with me, though.
I mean.
Well, I started with you.
Oh, jeez.
Well, go ahead. I mean, really, what do you think about hybrids?
I mean, if they can get to 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds, I'm good to go. Let's go. I ain't got a problem with hybrids.
Here's the thing. Here's my thing with hybrids. I understand the concept. It's cool. They get good gas mileage.
Tax write-off.
What's that?
You get a tax write-off there.
I didn't know that. But why are they always ugly as hell? Like, a Prius is an ugly-ass car. And
yes.
I'm not sure what they call the Honda version, you know, the cars that are solely built for that. I mean, of course, we know that you can get a hybrid Camry or a hybrid Accord, but a Prius, we know, was built for the sole purpose of it being one of these special cars. Can't think of the Honda one, but they're ugly. Look, nobody's gonna tell me a Prius is a good looking. That's an ugly car.
Hey, you know me. You heard my roast. If it'll get me from my house to BCU, I'm gonna drive it.
Yeah. I mean, but I get the hybrid thing. I mean, it's for those green people.
It's for the green people, right?
It's for the green people who want to feel good about taking care of the environment. And these are the same people that haven't paid a bill with a stamp in years. I get it. It's cool, Big Rule. I mean, what do you think of a hybrid?
Well, I mean, the actual hybrid vehicle, I would probably buy one, except that I can't find an electric port to charge it.
Yeah,
once you get more of those, I might be more inclined, because I'm not using the power in my house. For what? I mean, but so my power could be sky high. Now, they do have some with solar panels on it that charge it, but
But I don't know that you have to charge it so often that it's even an issue.
Well, think about it. In the cities, when you use the electric, because you're going 35, 45 miles per hour, when you get over a certain miles per hour, it switches to gas.
Okay,
that's the trick. Because if you live in Richmond, it's perfect, because you living up on Broad Street. Every once in a while you might go 45 miles an hour, but the speed limit here is 40, 35 in some places. If you go downtown, it's like 10. So I mean, it's good for places like that. 10
miles an hour.
But how good is it
when 10 miles an hour? Really 10 miles an hour?
Yeah, because there's a lot of traffic.
How good is it going to be when it gets hot, though? Because you're going to be running the AC, and that basically takes your gas up right there.
That's true. I mean,
my AC don't run my gas it don't run my gas to the point where I need to fill it up because I ain't got no AC.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm not the guy who I don't see in the next 5-10 years me buying a hybrid. But I don't have an issue with those folks who do. I don't pick on them any more than I'd pick on the guy that drives a Trailblazer.
Does it come in fire engine red?
This guy here. I'm not gonna get you right now. We're gonna let that slide, Marcus.
Can I put some spinners on it?
I mean, your 10-speed?
No, I'm talking about my Prius. Can I put some spinners on it?
You could.
Oh, okay.
You look like an idiot, but you could.
Yeah, put spinners on a 10-speed.
Some spinner hubcaps.
All right.
That's why his mic gets cut off more than anybody else's. That's why. Because
that's what
like that.
I mean, that's Carlton Banks for you.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So, next topic. This is for my ladies out there.
For the ladies.
So I better hear some calls.
804-726-3430.
I'm going to pose a question to my boys in the studio. Then I expect to hear the phone ringing shortly. What is more important to you? Your clothes or your shoes?
Wow. Clothes or shoes? Wow, that's a good one. That's a real good one. And it's funny, this would be a perfect time for our special guest co-host April P, Lissa P, or Tony to come in and join us.
Yeah.
Because they've been here with us here in studio, and I would like to know from a lady's perspective. But we'll go ahead and try to tackle this one. Who wants it first? You want it first, Big
Nah, I'll let y'all. I'll do that to y'all.
You want to take it?
Dude, you know how many Fernando Marcos are out here in the world?
I mean, here's the thing.
What?
I know some sisters that got some serious what they call shoe game.
Oh yeah,
serious shoe game. I know sisters. I know one in particular who got a closet full of shoes that she ain't even never worn before, but she had to have them. When she saw them, she had to have them. Wow. So it kind of is what it is. And this sister is a stylish sister, so her gear be tight as well.
Yeah.
I got real hood and ebonic just now. Her gear be tight, but
yeah.
Anyway, her gear is tight. You know what I'm saying? But when you kick it with her, it's not like you kicking it with her and her gear is like first and foremost in her conversation.
Yes.
Like you got to talk to this sister about shoes and handbags.
That's her thing. I completely forgot about the handbags.
Shoes and handbags. She accessorizes. So And that's kind of hot. That's kind of hot. That's kind of hot.
Until you moving it.
That's kind of hot. And then there's some sisters who, they have, a nice shoe game, but then their clothes is off the chain. And particularly nice shapes or whatever, nice shapely figures and such. So when they wear a nice dress or whatever, ain't nobody looking at her shoes, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, most definitely.
There you go. So, I don't know, Colin Banks. What you think, man?
Like I said, there are some Fernando Marcos all over the place right now. I can see some clothes going out the window before I see a nice pair of pumps or some heels or some nice sandals. Women want to show off their toes, all right? Everything else is secondary, in my opinion, all right? Man, please. Shoe stores, that's why they have shoe stores, all right? They sell shoes at clothing stores, but they have specifically shoe stores. Period.
I'm going to give a shout out to Miss J because Miss J is at home listening, and she just hit me up with clothes. Clothes, because you can go barefoot, but you got to show the curves off right. Say word. That's basically, and that's basically agreeing with me. And of course, I said what I said before I actually saw her hit me up. So,
that's true.
I guess it is what it is. So, Big Rube.
Y'all won the newlywed game.
Yeah, we actually did. We played the newlywed game with the fam, and we actually, not newlywed, but that game.
Yeah,
and we actually won, surprisingly enough.
I know a young lady who's got shoes and clothes. How about this, man? The boxes of the shoes got a picture of the shoe that's in it. That's ingenious.
I don't even know what to say to that.
That's when I was like, yeah, your shoe game is serious. When you take the time you take the time and get them developed, then you stick them on it. And then you got to make sure you know what's up.
Right.
Moving was interesting.
I'm gonna throw a curveball to you. And I'm not gonna call the brother out. K-Dub knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We got a mutual friend, and I hope he's listening, because if he is, I'm talking about you, bruh. 804-726-3430. Call in and defend yourself. But when we were in high school in the early years of college, this cat right here worked in a sneaker store, and he had every single sneaker you could imagine. He had every single sneaker that came out. He always knew the hottest sneaker.
Oh, yeah, he worked in a shoe store.
Yeah, he worked in a shoe store. He had every single color Timbs, and I guess you would say that this brother's shoe game was up to par. You know what I mean? So generally it's the sisters, but this dude right here, his shoe game was up there.
One of my boys' shoe game is like that. We went because we know a dude who used to work at a shoe store, and if you hit, 50% off shoes today. What? Go to the bank. See, most people use credit cards. This dude ain't got cash because he ain't want to worry about it later. His shoe game was crazy. He tried to get me into the shoe game, but that's too expensive. I can't roll like that. All right. Next topic. I'm shocked that we ain't getting any ladies calling out. I'm real upset right now. Now, this is going to be something that's going to hit close to home for some of us. And so we're gonna turn it down a little bit, get a little serious. This is not anything in particular, so don't take it where it is. It just is what it is. But how come black-owned businesses, for the most part, as far as 60-40 split, don't succeed?
Before we do that, I want to go ahead and mention that Katrina, who's called in a few times, she says shoes. So we mentioned a minute ago how we didn't get any feedback from the ladies. We got Miss J and we got Katrina. They, one says shoes and one says clothes. All right. So the question on the floor is,